Let's see if we can have some fun today. Let's see. It's gonna be a shorter one though. I have some stuff I need to take care of. But it will be fine. Weapons today. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the RedSkyBox studio. My name is Fabio, and as always, I'm a self-teaching indie developer, and I'm gonna get rid of my headset there. Gotta get my hair good. And I'm sitting all down here. Alright. So, let's get into it. Let's have a fun show today. We're gonna be making some weapons. I don't know how much time I got to fill here, but we're gonna be doing some. Just a little bit. I got some things I need to do after this, so I wonder how long I will go on for. Anyway, today we're gonna be doing some weapons. We're gonna be chilling a bit. It's getting freaking hot in here, so yeah, that's the way it is, right? The way it is and the way it's gonna be. Let me take off my shoes, and then we can get into some modeling. Weapons today. I was thinking about making some hey, good morning. I was thinking about making some submachine guns or something to I don't know, to fill up the weapons. To fill up the system there for the weapons. Let me drag out the chat. How was the meetup? The meetup was great. It was really freaking hot. But it was good though. I discussed a couple things there. I might share up later. I have to get things done first. Anyway, yeah, it was fun. Like the talk we talked about was also, it was mostly about like longevity after you release your game, right? The things you can do. It was mostly about bundling. Like when you get your game out, you're gonna then you can cooperate with different developers and all that to get like your bundles, right? They can buy like certain product A and product B and then together, and then they get like a little discount. It's a way to grow your discoverability. I think that was mostly the talk. And also they had like a little history lesson of the bakery, which was fun. Well, weren't really many people, so it was actually a little bit better to to communicate over there. Sometimes it gets really crowded, and then, well, my brain isn't able to handle all those conversations all at once. So, nah, it was good. It was a smaller group, but it was an active group, so it was fun. It was fun. Yeah. So yeah, it was actually I enjoyed my time there. It was freaking hot though. It was freaking hot. Like the AC was on, but it's you talked about yeah, that's what he said too. But he talked about the humble bundle and those kind of things. When he showed some graphs about like what platforms and all just did, how many sales and all that, it was great. It was great to learn a bunch of things. Yeah, they had, but I don't know, getting a bunch of sweaty people in one room makes it hard, right? They had though. It was just, yeah, I don't know. I saw some people I haven't seen in a while, so that was actually really fun too. Spoke to them. Learned a couple new things, couple new tricks. Got me ready to work on the game again. Well, yeah, you know. Oh no, I clicked the wrong thing. Yeah, here we go again. Sweaty nerds to get. Yeah, exactly. Let's play. I hit the wrong. Sorry. Let me go over to Pi. I was working on my inventory system. Streamed. God damn, this is just annoying, right? We're working. We're doing it. Yeah, it's working. Finally, I was working on my inventory system here. So so far I got the weapon pickups to work. So we're able to pick them up. We got like a little inventory of which it's apparently a little bit laggy. I don't know what happened here. Something went wrong here. Yeah. I'm sorry. My PC is having some issues here. At least I'm able to hold weapons and put like the AR on my back. But for some reason I'm not able to equip them. I gotta figure out how that works. Also, that's something that happens. I'm able to push cars. That shows how powerful of a mob boss I am, right? Just moving the car. Anyway, that's kind of what I was working on, but I see now it's a little bugged for some reason. It's a little bit bugged. Anyway, I wanted to make some weapons. I gotta fill up the weapon system anyway, and did you create your own or use a plug? I created my own, sort of. I followed a tutorial until one part. For all of us, some reason the tutorial just went like, oh, we're making an inventory system now. We kind of got an inventory system. You know what? We're gonna do the enemies now, and switch totally over to a different type of tutorial. It was some series, so I probably should have followed the whole series. You know. Yeah, no, I haven't even tried real plugins and all that. I should have got into trying those out, but gotta take my time. I gotta redo this whole thing anyway. I'm about to get some lessons from Steven anyway, and then I will probably learn some more about blueprints. So I'm hopefully able to actually do things myself. Hopefully. Otherwise it's just gonna be something, right? I wanted to focus on getting a bunch of assets. At least that's still the plan here, right? Get a bunch of assets in. Man, why am I sitting so low? What is up with this whole camera position? Let me get into it. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Like I said, I really want to get into getting the assets done, so I can get in the actual animation part of it, right? Or at least get some trailers, cutscenes, and those kind of things, and maybe some artwork and all that. Get those kind of things ready, right? It feels like it's about time for me to actually start doing the bigger picture here. Like, I've been spending a lot more hours on working on the game. Like, slowly I'm upgrading the amount of time I'm spending on here. So yeah, I'm doing the streams, but like after the streams I'm doing like 6, 7, 8 hours until I can't anymore, right? But yeah, that's kind of the thing that I was I kind of have to make a choice, and well, there are two directions I can go, right? I can go for the whole streaming route and keep on doing that, but I could also just focus more on the game. And I'm still undecided if I cut down a bit on streaming but work twice as hard on the game, which I still don't know. I'm still not sure. I have to come up with a viable solution for that, right? But yeah, I really want this game to be at least in a little bit more of a functioning state. Because right now, yeah, we got a city, we got some stuff to do, we got some things you can pick up, but there's not much else to do, right? So I might need to be spending some months actually working on some systems here and there. But that means I gotta, you know, speak to a lot of people, learn a lot of different things about blueprints and all those kind of things. I really wish the the thing they promoted there on 5.8, like, oh, Claude is in there, blah blah blah, you know, I really wish that would work a lot better. What's your goal? Getting this demo out, at least having the well, the goal is more to have the framework done, so I can actually start working on the animations and cutscenes and those kind of things, because that's kind of the fun part of it, right? Once the assets, well, making the assets more fun, but once those kind of things are done, I kind of want to get a demo out. I kind of want to get on to the whole thing. I've been working on a little bit of a marketing plan. Before that marketing plan to work, I gotta actually get some demo, right? Right now it's fun to run around in the city, and the city is actually growing quite a lot. There's actually some cooler things, and I added some more buildings and all that, but I kind of feel like it's missing some gameplay, right? I redone all the characters, so the characters are now animated better, working better, and all that. But now it's actually time to get some enemies in there, get some of those things. Actually think about a combat system as well, of which I'm still not decided. I gotta come up with an idea for that too. Because the thing I got right now is really I'm trying to get it as modular as possible, if that's the correct term for it. Yeah, I'm trying to get it as modular as possible, so I'm able to keep on adding all the content in there. But yeah, for now we kind of gotta get into it. Gotta get into making some weapons today. Are there any game tablets? Well, I tried, but nah, not really. I tried to look at some things, but nah, it's not too big. The thing is, I'm running into some smaller issues. Like, certain things I'm not able to quite understand yet how to get them to work, but that's something that will figure itself out, right? I mean, the game itself wouldn't be as much, but it will take a lot of time to actually get the things I need. But most of the things will be, most of the things just be making the assets. That will probably take as much time. Well, for me, the programming will take as much time, but like once I get the systems ready, right? The dialogue system is already in there. I'm able to do the dialogue. Once I'm able to get some enemies to spawn in, I can work on that too. I mean, I can figure out how the AI works, right? How to get them to shoot at you and all those kind of things. The game itself isn't as difficult to make, but it's more the whole thing around it. Like the whole story has to fit in there. And once I get this framework to work, damn, it's the second time. It would be okay. I mean, it sounds bigger than it is, right? I mean, all I have to do is get the story, make the cutscenes, and get like the little mission thingies done. Not much else that I have to do. I mean, yeah, get cars to ride and all those kind of. But if I'm correct, and most of the time I am, so then this would be done within a couple of years. But I have to get my demo and marketing on point before I can actually do that, right? Well, I gotta figure some stuff out. I gotta figure out a way to get a better workflow in here. Because I noticed like recently, I'm getting my system a little bit working. Like my planning and all that. Like I got things to set it all up in blocks instead of going all over the place, which I did the previous couple months. I got it a little bit more structured, a little bit more like, oh, we're gonna do this today, which paid out a lot because, well, the city's growing, all the assets are growing, and all those kind of things are doing what they're doing, right? But I gotta get like those little technical framework thingies in. I gotta figure out a way to make the missions as modular as possible. That's the like all I have to do is all I want to do, damn, that's a mouthful of words there. All I want to do, is just get the dialogue in and get like point A, point B, right? And that shouldn't be as hard. I mean, it's only triggers, which I have to get to work. But it's mostly the assets and then the animations. But I've been working in the sequencer, and animations it's gonna take some time, but it's fun to do. So I won't foresee a lot of trouble with that. At least not for now. And the thing I'm worried about the most is just the programming, right? Getting the simple systems to work, like the health and all that. I know how to do it, but it's just I'm tutorial bashing like a well, I'm tutorial bashing a lot, so I gotta figure out how to get that to work a little bit better. But I'm slowly learning, and that's the way we do it. But yeah, I gotta, at least for the assets, I'm calculating a lot more hours to get those things done. Like offline, I'm working pretty much around the clock. Yesterday, I've spent whole day making that inventory system, which still looks a little shitty, but hey, we're getting there, right? I mean, when you look at the noodles, it's quite a lot of noodles. I just had some noodles. Nah, but hey, good morning, Stacy. Yeah, you know what it is? I could make a smaller game, but where's the fun in that? I've been working on this project for, I think, getting it ready. Like, this is my pre-game dev journey idea, right? Before I made the platformer, I already had this idea. Before I worked on Valkron, I already had this idea. So why not work on it? Even though the scope is too big for the game. Don't get a bigger gun. Okay, now enough wordplay. We're just gonna get into it. We're gonna get into some Blender here. So like I said, we're gonna be doing some weapons today. And we're gonna get into it. Let me scale this down to 0.2 so we actually have something to work with here. Let me get my screencasting keys on, which finally got to work on 5.5. I got it right here in the corner right there. Or on 5.0, I mean. So, now we can actually set up some color here. I'm just gonna go for that's brown, wait. Go for some blackish tone here. Here we go. materials, put the roughness up, so it's, well, maybe put a little bit of roughness so it's a little shiny. I'm gonna, what are we gonna make? Well, let's go for this. I have an idea. I want to try it out. Yes, let me try this. Make it a bit flatter. Here we go. And now I'm gonna get that one, bevel this, and we're gonna get the magazine in. Here we go. I feel like this is still too big for a handle. If this is going to be the mag. And this is probably... yeah. I want to get the guns to look a little clunky, right? I don't want them to be super realistic. First I wanted to do that, but now I feel like the more I make this into a, well, let's say a funny type game, right? Not really as fun as in fun, but more like the Saints Row kind of way. Then we'll probably have get some good fun out of it. Let's make this smaller too. Now let me select this part here, move that up. And select that one, pull this out, make this like a stock. Oh, that's weird. Hold on, let me fix this. I want to do it the other way around. Select the top edge here, move that down a bit. Here we go. See, now we're getting there. Let's do it like so. Do it like so, and then just... here we go, that's better. So now that we got this part, I want to select that up there, get that one in, maybe even put a cut up here. Select this, pull this up a little bit. Here we go. See, now we're getting there. I want to make a submachine gun now. I'm gonna select this face here, Shift S cursor selected, Shift A, get another icosphere. Not that either. Shift A, cylinder, 90, and resize it till it's super tiny. Whoop. Something like that. And I'm gonna drag it like so. Here we go. And now we're gonna lengthen it up a little bit. Maybe pull this up a little bit more. Yeah, something like that. And now we kind of have to get the handle in, right? I want to make this wooden. So we kind of have a wooden stock here. Here we go. Oh, I can already see what kind of gun this is going to be. Should we do these as well? I feel like we should. It is the wooden. I don't like the last ones being like above the magazine. I don't like that being the wood color. Here we go. Also, this magazine feels a little too thick. There we go. See, it kind of looks like a submachine gun. Feels like a submachine gun. Let's add some more funny details in there. We need a ejection. For sure we need one. You consider just using blockouts to get the system. Yeah, that's how I started it. But then I got lost in tutorial hell. And I was like, I could just better make the systems that I want to make. Better make the things that I can make and then work from there. Because I tried to do the block out first and it kind of got me uninspired. Like it took the fun out of it. And I know my limitations, right? I know where I'm lagging. So yeah. Let's see. Let's change these colors as well. I want it more to be more of a gray stone. And I'm slowly working on getting the things to work anyway. So I mean, I already have like the shooting things set up, but it's just not. I gotta find the best way to connect those things, right? I mean, I was able to shoot a gun. They were already working, but it was more the it wasn't really working the way I wanted to. But I feel like that's just the things I need to come up with, and it won't be as hard once I really know how to get it done, right? But I already wrote down all the ideas. I've already kind of worked out the way I want the system to be, even though I'm still thinking about the combat system and how I actually want to get that to work. And I'm getting blasted with a bunch of spam. Here we go, get rid of them. But yeah, I'm definitely not underestimating it, don't worry. It's actually quite, I quite understand that there's a lot of work to be done there. Trust me. But yeah, I gotta make it fun for myself as well, right? I gotta keep on going. I mean, I've been working for how long already on this project, and how much has it grown and changed and those kind of things. I want to change the magazine. I want to change up the color. Make it a bit lighter. Maybe some grayish. It's too gray. Hold on. Let me find the correct color for it. Realistically, I have to move the magazine back a bit because it's supposed to be under here. Oh no, that's definitely not the cleanest method there. Let's not screw up that. It won't be noticeable anyway. Who gives a crap? Let's go on to where's weapons? Weapons. Here we go. Weapons. Meaty pistol, SMG. This will probably be an SMG, right? AK-47U. I think that's the one. I'm gonna call it like that. It's just now the way it is. Oh wait, I forgot to put a front muzzle on there. Whoop. Somewhere over here. Somewhere over there. Here we go. Beautiful. Look at that thing. It's starting to get its shape. Starting to get in there. I still don't like. You know what I want to do? I want to get this handle here. I'm going to select these itty bitty parties as well. Not that one. Deselect this. That's too much. I feel like I should deselect these. Maybe these as well. No, but the stock is made from wood, so it's supposed to be like this. Let's get the correct color. Just manually gonna cut that part in then. Here we go. See, that's better. No, we're kind of getting there. So I'm gonna call this AK-47 EU and caps lock's on. V1. So now I'm gonna select this one, duplicate it over. This will be V2. And we're gonna add some upgrades to it. First of all, this thing needs a grip. You gotta get some grip on. Nope, not like that. Let's see, what can we do to make this a bit more grippy? Something like that. It's like a vertical grip. I like those. It gives you a better holding. I don't know. Let's do it like so. Get that one in like so. Now I'm gonna go to top view and select these. What should we do? 3? Probably, right? Something like that. Something like this. Pull this up. Pull this. It's looking weird. I'm trying to figure out what the best way to go about this is. Let's just grow the full selection until we can deselect these. Nope. Control. Get those. Here we go. Here we go. Beautiful. Okay, now I'm just gonna give this its black color. Here we go. See, we got a scope on there. That's V2. Now I just gotta hide this one, get that one, and duplicate it one more time. And we're gonna make a V3 version. What should we put on here? Oh, I know what to put on here. For sure, I know what to... Get rid of this one. I'm gonna select these two. Oh, I gotta find the correct one though. Bridge as loops. Pull this down. Pull this like to the side. And get this on. Now we're actually adding a drum mac on here. No, it's gotta be like so. Like so. Definitely. And then we're gonna get this one. Inset it. Do like so and pull this down. See, now we actually got to be holding the gun like a... I want to make this round. I want to make this more round. Hold on. Let me bevel off these edges. Here we go. See, now we actually got this. And then this has to be moved upwards a bit. Like so. And maybe scale down a little bit. So they're able to hold like the gun. And then able to shoot it. Yeah, mostly the whole idea was just, at least for me, the first plan was to get like all the things I want in there and then probably pay someone to fix all the mistakes I made, or at least make the systems again, but better, you know? Someone who knows what he's doing. Or she. That's kind of the idea I've got so far. The plan I've got so far, actually. But then I want to get all the animations and all those kind of things done, right? So I could just say like, hey, this is what I want, this is what I need, make it, here's your pay. Or here's pay, money, moolah, dinero, you know? That would probably fix a lot of these issues as well. Then I could just focus on animations and making all the fun little things, right? Making all the cool things. The things I do know how to make. I mean, right? Ba-bing. I've been doing a lot of Duolingo lately. Okay, let's let's select this edge, not that one. Move this up a little. Oh wait, why are you doing this? What happens if we do this? Just nah, let's leave it as is. Here we go. We should add a big ass scope up here. Yeah, that works. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I bet. I know. Well, I don't even have to bet. I don't like gambling, but I know for sure that will work so much better than actually doing it myself. Because then we're gonna get janky shit, right? But if I'm able to just get the things I want. I mean, I already have an inventory system, which on paper works. I mean, in practice it doesn't. But I mean, I could show this to someone and be like, could you make this better? And then someone would be like, oh yeah, sure I can. So that will be probably the solution for a lot of things. So I could just go on, make the diet, make all the things right out. I'm still writing, I'm still doing all the other stuff as well. So I feel like that might be the best solution for the problem. Let me put this on individual and just scope it in a little bit. Get back on median. I wish there was a hotkey for that. I could put this on Q, right? I don't remember what the thing was for it. Let's do bridge faces. I love that function. But yeah, for me, it feels like it's time for me to actually get this project out of the... Wait a minute here. Hold on. This is not correct. That's bugging me senseless. Yeah, I do that for the other weapons as well. Uh-oh, what did I should not be doing that. Hold on, also I have to do this. And then make that so black. There we go, beautiful. Done. I mean, we kind of got the big version now. I do need a big scope on there. Yeah. That's it. Get this like so. Get this like so. Feel like the other scope is better, but if we got a drum mech on here, we don't need like an actual big ass scope, right? Because you won't be able to look through it with a drum mech. You're able to blow everything around. It's like a Thompson, right? You don't put a scope on a Thompson. You're just gonna mow through everything. At least that's what I was thinking. So let me check out Lee's little bit of thingy there. Ooh, no, I did got some things to check out. Hold on, god damn it, so many ads. For some reason my phone is just displaying ads all over the place. I should put this away. Yeah, we all know how that goes. Anyway, let me continue back onto these weapons. Is there anything more we can add to it? We can add some variations in color. I feel like we should select all these things, right? Those. Like this blackish tone here. Actually, just select these parts here. That one, this one. And this one as well. And if we give this a separate material, a separate material, I can call this like gun color and assign it. And if I just change, I can now change up the color to every color that I want, right? And I can also do this in the engine. Though it kind of gives some creative freedom, I suppose. Might be fun to add that. Get like the possibility to change up all the colors. I mean, I can put it on black for now, so it's actually black, but just having that option is fun. I should do this for the other guns as well then. Hold on. Select that one. Oh, I'm in edit mode. There we go. Select that one, go to the palette. Find that dotty here. I've been doing it all wrong here. Here we go. And now we go to new and we give it gun color. Assign. Put that on there. See, now if we make it like gold or something, we can actually have a golden gun. That's a way to do it. Okay, we're gonna go over to... I think we haven't done this one yet. No, we haven't. Okay, so I'm gonna select that. Hit everything. Zoom in. Control I, H. Here we go. Beautiful. And then go to this one. New gun color. Assign. Great. So we got those things. I should have done this for the other weapons as well. But hey, we got them. I bet this gun is gonna give some more accuracy or something. I don't know yet. Oh, I gotta go in a bit. Oh man, I've got some things to take care of. Let me check out some other stuff as well. Hold on. See, none of y'all hit that like button. That can be good. Hold on. Did I? Where's my calendar? Can't find it. Anyway, I got it over there then. The paper one. I also got another PC, like a streaming PC, but I have to set that up. Still don't know how to do that one though. I gotta get a new version of Windows as well, but I've been trying to download it, and for some reason it kept saying like, you're not allowed to install it, even though I want to put it on a flash drive. Damn Windows. I was also thinking just putting Linux up there, but I've never used a different OS than Windows, so gotta learn all those things. Yucky, right? So I'm actually thinking what kind of weapons I want to add to, like what else. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna open all these, select all these, file, export, SMG. So this is going to be the AK-47. Export it, and I can slap it in the game. So we're gonna go into Unreal. We're still good. We're still good. Woo! Great. Let's go into content, new assets. Where is it? I'm always looking for my folders here. New assets, CG assets, weapons. Here we go, and then we go to melee, shotgun, SMG01. Okay, so we can just drag in this one. I'm gonna pull it back. I gotta find my weapons folder again. Weapons. Where are we at? Weapons? SMG, AK-47U. I feel like it's more Thompson or something. Ah, well. Let's add it in. There we go. Beautiful. Look how great. So now I can just... Oh, I didn't create that material, of course. Of course it didn't. Oh, I gotta do all of them. Oh, my neck hurts as well. I gotta do something about that. Hold on. Paletti, but Betty. Get this one. Here we go. Look how fancy. And now I have to do this for all the things. Yeah, I know I should close my tabs up there, but... I should put it all on Paletti. Paletti, but Betty. Here we go, Paletti. Something I learned as well. I should use the same material for everything. Paletti. Paletti, but Betty. Here we go. Beautiful. See, now if we go into gun color, we can just... Well, we should do something. We can adjust the material. Oh well. That will probably work the way I want to. Can we knock out a quick one? 10 minutes. Yeah, probably can. Let's see. What should we do? Get a new one in here. UV editing. Material. Oh yeah, I also have to clickety-click on that thingy, otherwise it's gonna be all messed up there. Okay, let me check this part out here. Stop opening screens there. Cool. What should we make? What should we actually make? Y'all got some ideas? Y'all got something to do? What should we do? What should we create? What kind of weapon should we be making? Something that can be done in 10 minutes. Let's make a shotgun just to get it easy. Let me drag in this a little bit to the side there. Here we go. S0, put this on like, oh wait, S.2. So we're not actually creating super big weapons here. Let's do blah, blah, this, that. What should we? I'm trying to figure out what the best route to do this is. Let's get a little creative here. Let's do that. Let's create stock. Move that stock up. No, move it down. A bit more to the back. More like so. Move this up. And I gotta bevel these just to get a little bit of a round edge there. Maybe only bevel it with one loop cut. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so we're gonna get like a normal handle on here, right? So the player is holding the gun at the stock since it's a shotgun, so this will probably be the bigger mechanism now. Now we gotta get like 2 cylinders. No, Shift S goes to select it. Stop it. Shift A, cylinder. Make it so it fits. Give it its perfectly color. Nope. Move that up. Move this more over to this side here. Make it smaller. Or did we already create a double barrel shotgun? I feel like we did. Wait, let me change this up then. What else can we make? Kind of starts to feel like an elephant gun or something. Maybe a rifle. Kind of looks like a rifle. Let me just do this. Keep going. Yeah, I will keep going. Sure. Thank you, by the way. Oh. Wait. Hi. Oh no, that's definitely not what I want. Let me select the bottom line here and just do this. That's a lot easier. Here we go. See, now we kind of got it. Okay, now we're gonna... Okay, I know what to do. We're gonna get this one. I feel like one of those tutorials. Well, this kind of can be a shotgun. Like one of those, yeah, foldable ones, right? So we kind of have to move the barrel forward. So the gun is able to fold right here. So we should probably create a little something where we can actually display some fold. Let's just do that and make that like black. I mean, it's probably not as noticeable anyway, but we gotta see if it's noticeable, right? At least we gotta figure out if we can do something to it. Let me select this one. Let me inset. That's too much. Inset a little bit. Pull it out a little bit. Inset it again, like so, and drag it in. Here we go. And I make this like black. Once again, it won't be as noticeable anyway, but it looks pretty. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I feel like we should do something to this actual handle here. Maybe change the full color of it. There we go. Get that. What if we give this like a leathery grip? Something like this. So the player is holding it like on the stock and then on here as well. I'm still thinking if I need to bevel this a bit. But also I want to keep the geometry down a little bit. I know, otherwise Stacy's gonna scream at me. I know for sure she will. It's gonna be like, you don't want this to be here. You know. Think about the triangles and the vertices and all those kind of things. I can feel it. I can feel it screaming to my screen now. Through the screen, actually. Nah, I'm kidding. I've gotta run in a bit. Okay, yeah, this is probably it. And then we have to add like the front iron sight up there. Zoom in. Hit those two. Pull them up. Like so. Nice. Otherwise you won't know where you're shooting at, right? Here we go. Got these two also. Just a bit like that. Here we go. See, now we're able to click it open. Am I missing something? I mean, the shotgun doesn't have a real side. What is it called? I knew the word for it, but I totally forgot it. So, charging handle? I think it's a charging handle. Could also be something else, but I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, beautiful. Go over to shotgun. Let's call this one shotgun 03. Oh yeah, I should also give it like the color, the different gun color. Which should be only that one. So gonna be doing this. Control I, H. Wait. There we go. That's what I was looking for. No, it's not doing anything else. Okay, cool. Let's go over to new, and we call this assign, and we call this gun color. And we can make this normal black. Well, let's start it out by some wooden tone here. A bit green. I don't like that. Make it a little bit lighter. Something like this. I don't know. It's fashy and flashy, right? Let's do it like so. Here we go. Not my best work, but I'm kind of running out of time. I've got some things I have to take care of. Some stuff I have to go pick up. And all that. Anyway, this has been a fast hour though. I've been flying through it as like a speedy train or something. Anyhow, and anyway, I'm not sure if I. Yeah, well, I do have to go though. So, yeah. Sorry everyone, it's gonna be a shorter stream today. I have some things I need to do. Sometimes things that I need to do are important. So tomorrow we have world building on the planning. I kind of think I'm able to do so because Unreal is letting me move around in the world at least. So at least we're able to work on that. Get the map to work. Kind of hope I can get the whole map to work, right? Anyway, everybody, wonderful people that we're dealing with here today. I want to thank y'all for being here. I want to thank y'all for watching this shorter stream. Usually I do 2 hours, but like I said, I got some stuff to do. I don't know what else to say other than check the link in the description. Join the Discord if you haven't already. We hang out with a bunch of devs there. We learn a bunch of cool stuff and just create a little community of friends, right? So, without any further ado, hit the like, hit subscribe, hit any other button you can hit, and then then I'm out of here. And I will see you on the next one. See you tomorrow, everybody. I gotta go quickly now. Bye-bye. Ciao.